By turning ideas into action, the founder of a nonprofit to help the homeless earned distinction as a White House champion of change. Neli Vazquez Rowland, president and co-founder of A Safe Haven, joins us. Welcome to the program.
Well, thank you for having me, Lauren.
Tell us about Safe Haven. What are the services that they provide, and how is your approach different?
Oh, well, A Safe Haven was founded by my husband and I, who's a military veteran, by the way, 22 years ago, with the idea of solving poverty and helping people get back into the mainstream with jobs and permanent housing.
So you grew up in Chicago in a largely Latino neighborhood known for its crime and violence, right? And how did that experience shape your life? Did that drive you to do this?
Well, it did, but not right away, okay? I think that the seed was planted having grown up in that type of environment. But I went to a Jesuit university at Loyola University, and we learned a lot about, doing well by doing good throughout school. And then I went on to build a career in finance along with my husband. And after our success, we decided to start investing and giving back and making a difference. And poverty spoke to us. And that was something that we felt very strongly about. But we weren't happy with the way the system was set up, so we decided to create our own.
You know, you were an investment banker, right?
That's right.
And
for 13 years.
Right. So you left.
Yes.
Main Street, Wall Street, to just turn your life over to service. What advice would you give to other people thinking about doing that?
Well, the idea of doing well and doing good really resonated with us, and it really felt good to see that we had the ability to take business practices and really apply them to a social issue. So we are a private institution, started out as a private institution that took on a social problem that government couldn't do by itself. So I'd say if there's something that you really care about, take the leap of faith and do it.
It was worth it for you.
Absolutely.
How many people do you have working for you now?
We have over 200 employees. That doesn't include our staffing services, which also employ people with businesses that hire people from our organization.
Very quickly, Ben Carson has been named to lead HUD, the Housing and Urban Development Agency. Where do you think the government can help?
Well, the government really needs to think, I think, in terms of sustainability and in terms of breaking the cycle of poverty and homelessness. I think the idea of public housing was meant to be temporary as a transitional way to get back on your feet and into permanent housing. And somehow, that idea got away from us and it turned into a chronic or generational housing solution. And I think Housing First is a model that needs some work, and I think he's going to have an opportunity to really reinvent that system and think about what that looks like in a way that leads to sustainable independence long term.
Thank you so much. Yes. Neli Vazquez Rowland, and the organization is called A Safe Haven.